Hello, I'm Char, your online tarot host. Welcome to today's show. It is Thursday. Welcome to the YouTube live stream. Something just blipped. You guys, if this starts blipping, let me know, because there was a problem yesterday on my Twitch stream with the camera. So trying to fix settings. So hello, good morning. Let's start off right now. We're going to cleanse our space. Call on Archangel Metatron to please come in and cleanse our space for us today. Thank you. You guys hang out, stick around. We're doing individual readings today. The list is back. Oops, I forgot to get that started. And yeah, we're just going to see where it goes. Good morning, Hui, and good morning, Jen. I'd like to call on Archangel Michael to please come in and give us a beautiful bubble of love and light. Surround us in a safe space to receive. Thank you. I'd like to call on our guards, guides, guardians, gods, goddesses, universal energies, and angels to come on in and allow us to give and receive these messages in words that are kind and understandable. In our highest good, in our highest truth. Boom! Cat is in the house. And also, I'd like to bless everyone that comes into this room today, and extra blessings upon it exiting, because we need more of that in the world. All right, I don't know what's with my crazy bowl playing today. Lots of sounds, lots of sounds. I think the coffee just kicked in double time too, because like, whoa, why am I speaking so fast? So today is March 23rd. Yay! Look at the emoji flex. I love it. All right. Do I have this in order? Yes, I do. I do not have timestamps toggled. Let me fix this. You guys are amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. All right, that's not it. There it is. Love it. Can you hear the train? I love Notification Squad. You guys are here. It is awesome. I may have to change the lighting a little bit. Okie dokie, here we are, here we are. Getting everybody as they come in. Beauty. So, today we are having readings with the Gilded Tarot Royale. It's a beautiful, beautiful freaking deck. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I've got the Keepers of the Light out just so that we have a reminder of our guides in our council system. And dun, 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 Grief to Gratitude. We'll have our Grief to Gratitude cards coming out today. I'm getting tossed back into the box. There we go. I need to find an appropriate box for these. So we're doing a list. I ask you be here for your reading. You know that. You know it. You know it. Oh, you know what I didn't do yet is, let me just shuffle these in. And then we'll share this out on our post. You guys are 1, 2, 3 in. Thank you so much for hitting that bell, notifications, being in the Char Stars member group. You guys are amazing. You are just so amazing. There are wonderful, 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 wonderful things arising right now. I am receiving messages from the universe. Like, I don't know what it's called. I don't know if it's channeling. I don't know if it's psychicness. I don't get it. I'm just welcoming it. So once I stopped trying to put labels on shit, it came in, right? So it's all good. Hello, AK. Do you want put on the list? And so it is. It's like that. The video I shared the other day is like, I don't know where that came from. But the voice was very distinct and the message was very clear. And it was also a message for me as well. But it was like, this needed to be shared. I'm like, okay, I'll do what you say. You are amazing. All I get to do is show you what amazingness comes from you. And you get to run with it and go with it. So you guys, YouTube has set up a new thing here for live streaming where I can now insert an ad. So I noticed last week things were getting a little bit effed up with, there were sudden drops. And so I was having a look at the analytics and I'm like, oh, YouTube made it so I think they're trying to keep up with Twitch right now with inserting ads in the middle of a live stream rather than when you just like pop in or whatever, right? So I am going to play with that today just so I can have a baseline of where these ads are going in. I will tell you before I place an ad. We will not do readings during ads. So if you have one, let me know. And please, I'm looking for honest feedback because this is a new tool in here. I don't want to overdo it, but I do want to experiment with it. And this also allows me to do what I do for free here as well. So it's a double bonus. And if you guys can give me honest feedback, because I count on you for that, that would be really appreciated. And if it's annoying, just say it's annoying. Like if I hit the button and you get like a 3 or 4 minute ad, let me know because I can just leave it as was and we can go from there. You know, so I figured if YouTube's providing the free extra pennies, then let's do this. And if you guys are cool with it and I can be honest about it. Oh shit, we got the devil on the bottom of the deck here looking at me in 9 of Wands. You're almost there. Don't fall for the frilly stuff. All right, so that just says to me, yeah, be excellent, cat. For sure. Right? Like, and there's, so like when I do Twitch streams, if you are a subscriber there, which you can use your free Amazon Prime subscribership there, you get to skip the ads. And I do have ads set up on my Twitch stream to go every 15 minutes. They say it's like 4 minutes or a minute and 10 per ad, but people are getting like 2 or 3 of them. So I'm like, oof. Twitch is another streaming platform that I do live streaming on. It's a lot catered to like, if you want to live stream anything, go to Twitch. But it's primarily gaming. It's a big gaming platform where it is just all live streams. Oh yeah? Here, you know what? I will clicking my LinkedIn. Oh no, I mean Linktree. Linktree, here we are. And it'll take you to all my medias. Copy. Paste. Oops. Shit. That's my Linktree. That's where all you can book your oracle reading, tarot reading. You can book your distance Reiki treatment. You can get my Gumroad where all the free cheat sheets and everything are. My TikTok link is there. My YouTube memberships. My journals at the Amazon store. And Twitch live stream, tarot reading and gaming. So yeah, I've just been doing tarot readings over there on Wednesday and Friday. So if there's a lot of other readers there and there's a lot, it's a different feel. It's a different vibe over there. It's a lot different. So yeah, that is my link for all of my goodies. My goodies. All right, so on the list, I've got Huyen, Jen, Kat, AK. Members, you're going to get a couple extra cards, and everyone coming in is going to get a card today. Oh, right, I was going to share this on the community page. Thank you guys for hitting the notification bell as well. Like, holy snap, that is awesome. I'm glad to see that that fixed itself. All right, share, copy. Share it out, share the love. And so yeah, like if you do go over on Twitch, you'll have to just create an account to be able to follow me there. That's the way that goes. But I like the platform. It can be really wild and crazy. I just feel like there's different freedoms than what YouTube has. So I do things that are like F It Friday because it's a little uncensored. It's also, my tarot readings there are also for an audience of 18 over. Join in today. Click single card reading. Hashtag tarot. Hashtag Char Tarot. Because I brand everything shamelessly. Proudly, actually. I brand everything proudly. I'm proud of this brand. And on to my community page. Where is the Kabuba Bee? Community, community. There we are. No, not for the tree thing, just for Twitch. You can, no, Linktree is really cool because if you have multiple social medias, if you have multiple social medias and stuff and you're putting things together like that, it's a free service that you can use to put it all in one spot. So you don't have like 200 links. Follow me on LinkedIn and Pinterest and everything else, right? Proudly. Proudly. I have to remember it's proudly because I've worked the tree thing. No, you should be able to click on any of my, oh wait, you should be able to click on any of those things of mine and go to there. Aw, you guys are amazing. Yeah, so on Linktree, that should have taken you to my page where you just click on anything that I have there and you can go. If you're going to Twitch, you may have to like log in. But that's literally where all my goods are. Anything I do, I put on Linktree. Like, did you know that you can book a 45-minute distance Reiki treatment with me? You can do that there. Your video tarot readings can also be booked there anytime. Anything I put on Gumroad will be accessible through there. So you shouldn't have to set up an account for Linktree. You should be able to just click through. Okay, you guys, are we ready before we get started? I am going to run an ad. Let's see what it says here. It says insert ad. Ooh, you're good. I'll still recognize you guys. Okay, I'm going to insert an ad. Here we go. Weird. Anybody else having problems with that Linktree link? Let me see. Because if you just click on that, it should just take you to that page. To my understanding. Okay. Okay. I'm going to insert an ad. It says insert ad. Clicky. Ads inserted. Are you guys getting an ad? Are you getting an ad? Are you getting an ad? Can I watch this? Nope. Okay. Not yet. Good. It let you skip it? Okay. AK, yeah, I've got you on the list. I do have you on the list. So 1 is Lynn, 2 is Jen, 3 is Kat, 4 is AK. Oops. Mute that. Okay. I guess that's that. Oh, see? Yeah, but we had a drop now. 1, 2, 3. We had a drop in number. So here we go. Are we ready to go? Are we ready? Maybe, because it's back up again. Weird. Okay, what was that? 12, 30. I'm just going to leave where I'm putting ads too. Okay. Yeah. I see. Like I said, thank you for experimenting with me and letting me know. All right. Are we ready? Are we ready? And it's weird too, because now there's like a little, oh, shoot. Let's do this again. Now there's a little pop-out box too, so you can pop out of, yes. Yeah. Excellent. Thank you. Yeah. YouTube's really changed on the back end. And, you know, like, honestly, the AdSense isn't paying what it used to. And even though I know SEO and I know the keywords and I know how to research the values and stuff, YouTube is undergoing some really big changes right now that's affecting creators. So if they're coming up with a new way of doing things, I'm going to explore it. And that also allows me to, like, provide these readings. Yeah. So it allows that to happen. But you think I can do it like every 15 minutes or whatever? And I think coming back to the list is going to allow that sort of freedom in there also. Like just a quick little, have a drink of tea and get everything in order and let people like sign up to the list and stuff. Because I feel like this is just going to fucking explode like anytime. Anytime. All right, members get 3 cards. Subscribers, you guys get single cards. We've got our Keepers of the Light and Grapes of Gratitude. Let's do this. Boop, 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 boop. You're a brilliant businesswoman. I am so grateful to have you in my circle. You're right. Oh yeah, because you just have so much free time on your plate right now to take on something else. What is Super Chat and do you have it? So Super Chat is a way that you can support your favorite creators, and it's with like little stickers or little emojis that come up. And underneath your chat here, and underneath our chat here, there should be a place to like hit the emoji button where you have all your Char Stars emojis. There should be a little $sign there that you can do your donation or Super Chat with. Yep. And then at the plus sign. But being a member, you already get cards, right? So here we go. Let's start with you. Let's get rolling. What's with all your upside downs? All right, so we have the Queen of Wands reversed, 4 of Swords reversed, and 4 of Cups reversed. The fact that we have these 2 4s coming in for you as well. All right, 4s are safety and relief from problems. We're looking at solutions coming to mind, right? The Queen of Wands is like, you know what? Slow it down a little bit. You can't put anything else on your plate right now. Your readings make me giggle so hard. But she is shining that light forward. Now with the 4 of Swords in the reverse position, it is an action card, but is an action in the inaction. All right. So being a workpreneur, entrepreneur, a very, very busy person, rest is part of the process, right? So we have to, like, even if you're scheduling it in, understand there's time for rest, but at the same time, allow that creative thing to flow. Okay. In this rest time, with this other 4 coming in, the 4 of Cups, there will be another opportunity flying in there for you. You know, like this, oh, you're having rest? Here you go. This is what you've been waiting for. But really what I feel is going on right now, Nine of Swords right here comes in as I'm saying this. What I feel is going on right now is you need to quiet the mind. You're racing in too many different directions, and it's like one of those, you know, the plasma balls where you put your hand on it and then all the energy goes there. You put your hand over here and all that ball of energy goes there. It's like you're a plasma ball right now, just sort of reaching out to find out where to put this energy. Focus it in. All right, you know what you're doing. You do it so very well. But what is it that, are you working in the direction of what you're trying to achieve? Or are we doing things in distraction, like sidelining it, right? So in that stillness comes so much clarity. In the stillness comes clarity. In the stillness is where all the action is going to come together. Ashley! And that stillness is where everything is going to make sense. And that stillness is where you're going to be able to get that crap off your mind that doesn't need to be in there. That Nine of Swords. And it's great because we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse right there. Like it's nothing you need to practice, but it's more of a completion. Like I'm feeling like the wholeness coming in. Okay? Your master today is Commander. Why do they do this to me? Commander Ashtar, which is a call to action. Here I am, rest, and that's where the action is coming. And I know these cards are very conflicting right now, but it's because you're so busy, right? So it's so busy that you have to make time for that stillness. Take charge, lead by example, and walk your talk. You know what? I am just going to look him up here. Ashley, you're number 5. Oh, and it opened right to him. I love it. Absolutely. We're back to the list on Thursdays. Hell yeah. If you're with Gran, I'll give her a card too. All right. So here we are. Extended message. You are receiving a call to action and being asked to step up and create the changes you want to see in the world. Divine inspiration is all around you, and Ashtar and his legion of cosmic angels are standing by to offer you loving support. Know that you are being encouraged to be honest, assertive, and true in a loving way. You may feel your ego trying to hold you back, but know that when you take that first step, the next one will soon follow. Take some time to connect with the universe by looking up at the stars, knowing that there are loving beings of light gazing back down on you, and you are not alone. Scrappy! All right, so it is... It is about taking that action again, but even in that description, it's like, whoa, slow down. Thank you, angels, for showing me how amazing today is. There's our Grief to Gratitude card. You know, these were painted with snow water, adding the element in there. All right, lovely. Thank you, angels, for showing me how amazing today can be. So in that stillness with these 4s, you're going to have a lot of inspiration come. You'll have a lot of solutions come. Honestly, go take a long bath. If you can take a long bath, you know, set a timer for like half an hour or whatever. I don't know how a long bath is. How long is a long bath? Half an hour, whatever, and just let the worries wash away. And see what kind of inspiration comes. We have the 4 of Cups here. That's why I'm saying, like, be in water. Because then you're away from everything else. You're just in this little area where you get to wash away the worries. You get to do all that sort of... You get to keep doing that. So really take some time and have a long bath. Okay? Solutions will come. Don't take anything in there with you. No electronics. No books. No notepads. No nothing. Love you. Those 2 4s coming in and messing with you is great. And such conflict, hey? Be still and busy! but it's in the stillness that we get our clarity and our inspiration. You're very welcome. Oh, my pleasure. All right, Jen, you're up. Cat is number 3, 4 is AK, 5 is Ashley, 6 is Scrappy, 7 is Jeremy. Hello. Welcome in. All right, Jen, here we are. Members get extra cards. Our subscribers get single cards. Ah, my pleasure. All right, Jen, here we are. Knight of Cups, Hermit reversed, and the Queen of Wands upright. Hanged Man in the reverse here, like just dancing and releasing all these beautiful coins. A little tied up, but you know what? There's nothing wrong with a little steampunk going on there. All right, so the general image is there's still release and new perspective to be had about items that have happened in the past. Itemizing it now. All right, we have the Hermit that's also looking in this direction. So there's going to be an aha moment. Something actually, Jen, is going to click on such a OMFG level that is just like, wait, what? Wait, what? I was today years old when I learned. It's going to be like that, all right? Queen of Wands upright coming in again. It's funny how she's like 2 for 2 today. But yeah, literally what's going on here is we have the Hermit looking at the Knight of Cups. And we're releasing, again, a lot of water release happening right now. I don't know if we're in water time. But that Hermit is shining the light on it. And the way the Hanged Man is hanging right now, while it's in the reverse position, it's releasing a lot of things, like maybe limiting beliefs about money are being released right now, limiting beliefs about your own personal worth, you know, a new perspective on, oh my God, I can do anything I want. Page of Swords right here. You're going to have a new sense of determination that comes with this as well. It's just be like, I'm not on Twitch. So here we are with the Queen of Wands in the upright position, and her light is shining right here. It's like, it's almost like a relay. The Hanged Man is like, okay, I'm releasing these things. The Knight of Cups, his cup, his light cup is almost lighting the light of the Hermit there. And then it's like the Queen of Wands is taking that light and is like, oh, hell yeah, I'm going to go with this. Your guardian today is Serapis Bay Ascension. Move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. It's funny how it's all about the light. Even before I knew your angel card coming in, it was about that light that's lit from that moment of darkness, that aha, that alchemization of the item. It's still an item. It's almost like it's not even an emotional attachment anymore. Like it's like that item is there now. That energy is icky and it doesn't belong to me. So it's there. That item. So Ascension coming in, and the light is really, really a big part of that. Then, you know, with this pillar of light, she's also lighting her wand with it, or lighting it with her wand. So there's that reciprocal sort of energy goes on with that. Ooh. All right, we've got A4, which is, what is our A's? Actionables. Actions. Actions that are physical to help us feel better. There's the back end of it. When we feel this sad because we're missing somebody, remember that we love them a lot. Our love is stronger than our sad. They love us too. It's just different now. Oof. Oh, that's so wicked awesome. Yeah, so it's releasing anything about the past. You know, if you're wondering if somebody is proud of you, they are. You know, if you're proud of yourself, they're proud of you as well. Right? So releasing that and letting this newness just sort of unfold and be very, very rise above the darkness. The light is here. So, okay, so if you've had like previous bad experiences, maybe have a Hanged Man moment and just be like, I'm looking forward to what this has to offer. I'm looking forward to these benefits, right? Promoting what you love rather than bashing what you hate. So in the process, if anything starts feeling very familiar to you, where it's just like, oh, and it doesn't feel, you're going to know what I mean. Like if you start feeling like, Take that moment to think for a moment. Okay. If it feels like, I'm glad you understand. Yeah, so understand your worth and also your creativeness that you can bring to the table, right? Let your light shine. Let your light shine. Beautiful. Oops. Beautiful. Marvelous. You're very welcome. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. It's something that may take practice as well. You guys, when we're breaking cycles, you know, when we're intentionally living life, when we live with intention, and we're like, okay, I am trying to break this cycle because I find this habit is like not letting me get to the points where I need to be. And it's in that feeling right there, and we know it's happening, and it feels sort of surreal, like a movie scene, right? Where it's just like, yay! Where it's just like, okay, it's almost like you're watching this and you're like, okay, this is a rerun. I've seen this scenario before. And then where your mind starts to play it, that's where you have that choice. You're like, I am taking my power right now and I'm going to make a choice to change this. So even if you say something like really crazy, like I like pink flamingos, why you would say that in a job interview, I don't know. But, you know, think of something like to say that would change the course of that cycle, right? Because things change instantaneously, very spontaneously as we make decisions upon the path that we've chosen. You are a unicorn. Right? But it is like something that you really just need to say out loud to change the energetic vibration that's going on. It's that deja vu moment, right? It's like, I've been here before, you have. And this is a very big decision-making process right now. What are you doing different? Oh, I'm going to do some jumping jacks because I don't know what to think right now. Like, and that goes for everybody that's doing the work to change the things. All right, Kat. Kat, you're here. You're up. Beautiful. Love it. Thank you. Kat, and then AK, Ashley, Scrappy, Jeremy. Kat, here we are for you. The messages today. The messages today. The messages today. Oh man, could you imagine finding a way to... Aw, thank you. It's nice to have you back. Can you imagine working in Unicorn in an interview? If you manage to work in Unicorn in an interview, you really need to message me and let me know. Walks into the office and is like, that's a really nice unicorn poster on your wall. With some sort of inspiration on it. Oh, okay. Kat, this is you. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Cat, 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 cat. Cat. Cat, we're finishing up here with the Three of Cups, which is a coming together, a very, very supportive coming together. A new emotional level. Platform actually is coming up. Sorry, Kat. Here we are. I love you. The universe loves you. And you are working through a very hard time right now. Excellent. I've actually noticed that. I've been like, yeah, she's doing the work. All right, Kat. So you are going through a lot of things right now. A lot of things that are like really big and really heavy. And it's time. It's time to welcome that emotional part Hello, light worker. Welcome that emotional part into your world. Understand that things are allowed to move. Emotions change all the time. Emotions are changing all the time. So I believe we kind of had these cards in our last reading for you as well. Adventures of Sad Sack. You found your dating your soulmate. Hell yeah! Sad Sack, that's what I'm putting you as. Adventures of. All right, Cat. So I have the Death card, I have the Strength card, and I have the Star card. And the fact that we're dealing with 3 major arcanas right now is a very, very, very deep emotional change, a deep personal change, okay? So with the Death card here, have no fear. Have no fear. You know you're going through a lot emotionally, and you know you are supported. You have the beautiful Soul Fam Collective here where you can come in, you can pull on energy anytime you need it, everyone. All right, because you contribute energy to this all the time, everyone. So this is yours for the taking as well. With the Death card coming in, and being all major arcanas, ugly cry is coming to mind. That whole big release, that just let go and let God, right? Do the big release and allow the inspiration to come for your next steps in this progress. We have the Strength card right here that is looking at the Death card. And if we're dealing literally with somebody's death and we're dealing in grief, or we're dealing with changes that feel like that change has been so drastic, right? You do have the strength within you. And the universe is telling you right now that you do. You have the strength, you have the solutions, but we have to allow that whole cycle to complete, okay? So we have the Star card in third reading here, in third position. And what this is, hopes and dreams that maybe we once had are a lot different right now. So it's not that they're that you're banished from having your dreams come true, because you're not. You're really not. You're not being excluded. You're not. It's not in that way. It's a sign for you to empower yourself and decide what it is you want. What do you want to do? Even if it's just for today. You don't need to worry about so far in the future. This is a choice that you get to make every day. I choose to live happy. I choose to let life show me goodness. I choose to live in a solution mind. I choose to ask for help. I choose to let people help me. Right? Stop trying. And with that Star card, it's just about the release as well. Dump it all out. Stop trying to control anything. It's about being this free, right? Hello, Lady Young Share Girl. Okay, so instead of saying things like, why is this happening to me? Flip your script around. What do I need to learn from this? Why am I not getting help? Flip it around. How can I ask for help that I need? So once we clarify what it is we need and how we need that help, we can look into solutions for getting it. So instead of just hitting that wall saying, this is not happening, this is not happening, this is not happening, this is not happening. Instead of hitting our head against that wall, go over that wall and say, how can I build a ladder to get over that wall? How can I change my perspective to find a solution? So that's right. There's still more to let go, right? So instead of holding on to what is not working out, let that go. You know what isn't working out right now. Now you need to say to yourself, how can I make things work out? Right? So that's what it is. Stop trying. Everybody says, oh, I'm trying to do this. When you're trying to do this, you're only saying you're trying to do this. When you do the action for it, that's when you're doing it. And I'm sorry I sound harsh right now, but trying and doing are completely different things. Okay, so yeah, if you need help with something, ask somebody for help with something, or ask if they know somebody who can help you with it, right? So you know what needs to be done, and it's just a matter of doing it, right? We have a very all right, so where I was talking about the death card coming in and having that big release, like feeling like an ugly cry, we have the ugly cry card that's come up. The ugly cry is a great personal release. It's not pretty, but it is beautiful. And it is necessary when we're holding on to our failures so much. Okay? Hydrate. Tears, like cry, sobbing, wailing, howling, more tears, and that feeling of penetrating loneliness, of being so alone in your own personal world is where that release is, right? We end up in our little courage cave here. We have a release, a surrender of emotion, and after you have all that and you feel exhausted emotionally, that's when you get up, you wash your face, you have some water, you hydrate yourself, you speak kindly to yourself. Thank yourself for that beautiful release that happens. Okay? Right? If you don't ask because you're worried that everything's going to fail, everything is going to fail. If you're sick of crying, then let it all out and then make the choice to not do it anymore. There's a lot of empowerment in this, you guys. There's a lot of empowerment that happens in the cycle in the process of the cycle. And when I was in my darkest and lonely place, I was laying right here on the floor with snot so grossly coming out of my face, with the pain so deep in my belly from feeling so sad and not knowing what to do. And that process of release is what so many people hold on to for whatever freaking reason, I don't know. But once you allow that to happen, you are empowering yourself with so many more freedoms and choices. When you're just like, that's it, I'm done. Right? Having tears come during a reading is not the same as having an ugly cry. What's being asked of you right now in this continuum of reading, we're going to get the same cards coming up until you actually do this. And I can tell you right now, you're not alone in the process. There are a lot of people that are holding on to that pit of energy. I need a Kleenex. They're holding on to that pit of energy because they don't have time. They don't want to do it. They will start crying and they can't stop. They'd rather hold on to the hatred of that energy than just let the shit go as many times as it needs to go. Yeah. And you know what? If you're finding that you're asking for help and people are saying no, that's the universe telling you you need to help yourself. So how can you do it? Right? If you've vocalized it, you've changed that vibration. And I know it sounds really, really stupid being in the thick of this sort of situation where people are like, just think positive, just do this. And it's like, it's about making that core choice deep down in your being. This is you deciding who you are and who you want to be. This is you in the opportunity to release it. Just puke it all out. Ugh. Scream into your pillow. Cry until there's nothing left. And in that moment of surrender, you talk to God, you talk to your angels, you talk to your guides, and you say, I'm ready for your guidance. Please help me. Thank you. I'm ready for solutions. I don't want to feel like this anymore, and I am ready for change. And until you actually deep down get to the grit and spit of your core, of your center, you're going to keep going through the cycle, hon. You really are. And I mean, like, you're here, you're not doing it wrong. You're just holding on. And until you're ready to release and have that, I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. I'll read your cards for you. I'll give you love and support. I will absolutely be here for you. I will understand and hold your space for you. But this is something where in the pit of it, hey Ria, in the pit of it, lay down on your bed when you start crying. Think of all the hurts that you've ever had. Think of all the trauma that you've been through. And as that hurt and as that trauma comes up and makes you cry harder and makes you cry more and makes you feel less, you wail it out. You let it out. You just lay there in your pit of being. You know, and it's something that every human goes through several times in our lives. If you go through your membership playlist, you can go back and you'll see that I've shared videos of me where I'm like, it's not a breakdown, it's a breakthrough. And I've actually shared going through the process where I am ugly freaking crying with you so that you can understand that, hey, I'm not going crazy, I'm just breaking through something. This is normal, this is how it is. Right? But you're not. You need to lay down and you need to have that really big wailing of a cry. And when you're finished with that and you're feeling very empty, that's where your solutions are going to come for you. Kat, it's not you at all. Right? What are you holding on to? What are you afraid to release? It's a big, big step right now. And I think being here also is very, very supportive for you. Right? So even though you are alone in your own personal situation, you do have that energetic support and protection here. So, Kat, we've got Mary Magdalene coming in. One of the people I follow on TikTok, are very in tune with different energetic messages coming from the universe. The time of Mary Magdalene is coming in, of self-discovery, of absolutely. I hauled her card out actually because I was like, I'm feeling this power right now. Teacher awakens. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call and don't let anything stop you. I think the most important thing here is following your inner call and knowing that you are supported by the universe. Okay, listen, yeah. Ooh. You may feel that people will dismiss you or ridicule you, but don't worry. Mary Magdalene is here to guide you through this process. Your vulnerability is actually your greatest strength because you are trusting the power of your soul, and that part of you can never be broken. You are a wonderful teacher and a leader, and the world needs you. You're being backed by heaven, so step forward and share all that you have learned. Yeah. And so in that empty feeling, though, you have to be honest with it. Oh, no. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. Right? So just having that big release, having that big personal cry. Mary Magdalene is a very, very powerful figure, both in personal development, both in standing up for who you are and what you believe in, even if people around you are not understanding or are literally shunning you. Absolutely, absolutely. We are all here for reasons. This deck was created for reasons, and honestly, hon, you're in a very normal space. And it's that emotion that you're holding on to that you're afraid to let go. Okay? I mean, you've been through some really big stuff. Big stuff. The sun card came in right when I split that in. So bright days are coming ahead. Bright days are coming ahead. Yeah. So you've got this, right? That's right, Ash. This too shall pass. All right, AK, are you still here? AK, Ashley, Scrappy, Jeremy, Lightworker, Adventures of Sad Sack, and Lady Young Shargrow. That's our list right now. Lightworkers here. Cat what? I've got AK and then Ashley and then Scrappy. AK, yes. Perfect. Here is your card today. Thank you for hanging out and waiting. All right. I'm going to go on to AK's reading here. Oh, I'm not letting... hold on. Cat, how can you let go of your mom? You can't. That's not the block. It could be the block. Fighting so hard to get rid of something that isn't meant to get rid of. I spent a few years doing that. But no, that's not, it's not the block. That grief will circulate. I promise you. It's not about letting go. It's about empowering your personal self and making those choices. Okay? All right, AK, here we are. AK, number 4. You guys, thank you for being so patient. All right, here we are. Page of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and the World. I was only doing single cards for non-members, but that's all right. Page of Wands is looking to the past. AK, what? Yeah, well, you don't have to let her go. You just have to release the emotion. All right, AK, Page of Wands, we're looking to the past here. There's some ideas from the past that you actually can bring into play right now. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse position and the World in the upright. All right, so with these two, it's not anything new that's coming, but it does have the opportunity to propel you forward. Aw, thanks, Scrappy. So with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, AK, we're looking... I love how the horns are around this pentacle right now. It's like, you know it. This is something that you're very, very, very good at, actually. Very good at. And it's going to open a lot of wonderful feelings for you. A lot of like, ooh, I feel like I'm doing things in alignment, doing what I want to do. All right, Kuan Yin, care and compassion, choose to be love, do what is right for everyone involved, and offer a helping hand. And we've got actions. Ooh, if a sad stays with you and you don't know why, it might be physical energy moving through you. Help it along. Love yourself and honor it, and then move it on out. Ooh, so if you've been also holding on to some emotions that need, or they keep surfacing and you're not quite sure why, right? So, it could also be like, oh, maybe this idea isn't good enough, but you know what? It's brilliant. And then the world will open up. All right, AK, so trust, there's an idea from the past, you know, like an idea that you've had all along that you're actually you have more knowledge now. So you're going to be able to develop that into the future. Don't let your doubts and fears get in your way, though. Well, thank you for the unicorn. I love it. All right, AK, is that making some sense for you there? Are you inspired by some ideas from the past right now? Eight of Cups, new discoveries too. Ooh. You're very welcome, AK. Yeah, and you know what? It's those things that we learn to do without them as well. You know, like it was really hard for me to practice my craft without my mom. But I do it. And I know that she's there with me, you know, going for drives, listening to certain music, dancing it out on the side of the highway. Yeah, she was my best friend too. And she never, well, I can't say that. I did know how to live without her, but not in this way. Excellent, AK. So basically, anything that you've been thinking about right now, if you've been thinking about doing something for work or a creative idea, it's the time to start doing that. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, if there's things that you're not quite sure of, come back and replay the video. Absolutely. Especially if it's like a deep reading for you guys, because there's opportunity there for more insight to be had, right? So you can always come back and re-listen, because sometimes we get caught up on a certain phrase or a certain thing we're grasping at wanting to hear, and we miss a lot of the other information that comes out. Yeah. I love the support in this group. You guys are so amazing. So amazing. All right, Ash, this is for you, Ashley. You guys can put your timestamp also for your readings in the comments. You guys own the comment section. It's yours. You can do what you want in there. I'll have a lot of rules. It's pretty awesome. All right, Ashley, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It's been a while. Let's do this up. Shit, I'm shuffling these cards, right? Do I need to go and get a different deck? It doesn't matter what deck I use, the cards are going to come out the same. Yeah. The thing about healing is it's not an overnight thing, right? It is going to take time. So be very patient and be very kind with yourself as you're going through it. Okay? I don't know why I flipped those over. Here's our reading, Ashley. King of Cups reversed, Page of Swords in the upright position, Queen of Wands comes in. So Queenie is coming in again. Like, we're on reading number 5. She's joined us for 3 of them. Queen Wands, Queen. I'm just going to start putting this Queen here. All right, so with the King of Cups, things may be a little bit emotionally in turmoil right now as you are refoundationing. You're building new foundations, right? So you've got some newness coming in, and there may be a little hesitation, but don't be hesitant. You know what you know, you want what you want, and that's it. Suck it, bitches. The Page of Swords. The Page of Swords. You see that look? Look, this is my idea. Fuck around and find out. It's that pretty fearless going forward. Like, you know what, y'all? You have no idea what I just been through. You can't even touch me right now. You know, and that's the kind of energy that's coming in. Where did my Kleenex go? Because I need it back. The messages are coming for you. They're coming for you! Oh, it's on the floor. Oh, floor Kleenex. Yay, cat! Yay, 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 yay. And so with the F around and find out attitude, take that creativity and just let your soul just flame. Set your soul on fire. She's just like, take that confidence, because I literally know how hard you've been working over the last 2 years? Has it been 2 years, Ashley? Right? So now is the time. That strength is, oh shit. This strength card comes in and it's looking at the past. And you know what it's looking at? It's looking at that 10 of swords. That absolute, definitive, complete, no effing way am I going to go back there. And I love this deck because you see how the 10 of swords is being removed. Divinely removed. It's not, they're not sitting in that person's back. They're not dwelling in it. These swords are all being divinely removed. Right? So that strength that you've put into the work that you've done is removing those barriers, is removing those hurts and pains of the past for you because you've alchemized them and you've set the pavement. What was that? Refoundationing. November, it'll be 3 years with me? Oh, hell yeah, girl. Oh my gosh. I'm so proud of you. So proud of you. So yeah, it's definitely your queen time, your queen of wands, that confidence, and you know, that secret knowing also, like you can see her in the cloak and she's like, I'm not revealing all my secrets. And you know what? I'm unfuckwithable right now. I think this whole stream is going to end up being demonetized for the F-bombs, but I don't care. I really don't care. Right? But it's you that made the choice. It's you that decided to come here. It's you that decided to follow through with it. It's you that made that decision every day of that hard stuff to not go back to an old lifestyle. It's you that laid down the foundations. It's you that spent that time alone on you. It's you that had to face your demons and your darkness and welcome them into your life. And it's you that are now going forward in that bliss that you've created. Yeah, you should be. All right. We have our G7, Grief Guts 7. Grief is included in every holiday. Allow room for it to be there and use your tools to work through it, or allow it to sit there on a shelf for a while. We can leave a grief parcel on the shelf and know that it's still there, but not with us at the moment. And when we can take those grief parcels and set them aside, we often can like dust our pathways a little bit with that as well. I mean, you have had tests upon tests upon tests in your life. At this point, it's just like, yeah, I know how to do that, and that's cool. We've got Lord Shiva, Transcendence. Rise up, honor your inner force. Steps are being given, and dance with the universe. Yeah. All right. I love the crescent moon up there as well. Growth. And that grief thing, I think, just you have that understanding now that that is included in everything. And as we progress as humans, like when we leave something behind, we still have a grief for that thing that's been left behind because it was such a big part of our lives. But when we are experiencing that grief for not having that anymore, we can recognize that as our ego going, hey, you sure you don't want to go back there? And our senses going, yeah, life's pretty good. I'm going this way. Right? And that's just the universe giving us a test or a reminder. Girl, you've worked so hard. You just needed good support to get you through it. I'm glad that we could be here for that. Yeah, like you guys came to your near-death situations, your very hard dealing with situations, things that would rip most couples apart and send them running. And then working on your own selves in amongst all that, yeah, very admirable. Scrappy-Doo, sending off unicorns, look at you. You've got this. You've got this. All right, and here we are. La 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 la. Empowered, maybe. Sorry to change your words. All right, Scrappy. Give me one quick sec here. There's a difference between feeling positive and feeling empowered. I'm sorry, this is just coming. You know, he's also learning, and he's got good support with you. So feeling positive is like feeling good, yeah, the affirmations have worked. Feeling empowered is like the application of those affirmations and sort of that gas in the gas tank to go forward. Do you know what I mean? Like there is a difference in it of feeling positive and feeling empowered. All right, Kat, have a great day. All right, so just keep that in mind too. Like we can feel positive and feel good about our day and be in that vibration, which is amazing. I'm not dismissing it. But when we have these empowering moments with those Queen of Wands, you know, like that empowering moment, look, I'm going to go forward and nothing's going to stop me. It's a different feeling. So if you are experiencing an expansion of emotions, recognize that those are two different feelings. They're both amazing, but they're different feelings, right? And also, you guys, as we learn to identify different feelings and different sort of aspects of them, we understand the wider range of scope of feelings. We're not just sad or happy, right? There's this whole scope of feelings that go in amongst all of that as well. So when we can recognize the different feelings, we're more empowered to feel them. It completes us. It's a whole note. All right, Scrappy, Scrappy, Scrappy Doo. This one is for you. How are your lives going? Scrappy Doo, you need to not practice anymore. You're good enough. You're good enough. Just go and do it. Even if it feels like everything's sort of stopped right now, as we're trying out new things, we're going to be encouraged to explore in other areas. Woo! Scrappy, we've got the 8 of Pentacles reversed, 10 of Pentacles upright. Man, you're good enough. Whatever it is that you want to do right now, Scrappy Doo, you are good enough. You do not need to practice more before you do it. You just need to do it. Your kids are fed and watered. All right, so this is just about the action of doing it, of going for it. We have the moon in the reverse position. In this next cycle, you're going to see. It's going to be slow at first. You have to get out of your own way. All right? But I think by next full moon, you're going to have a definite footing of where the fitting is. Footing and fitting are both coming in. But it's like fitting your feet into the side of the mountain on the climb. I don't know what that means. You know, like when you put your feet into like a thing on a bicycle? It's like putting your feet into the mountain there. Your footing is coming. And by next full moon, you're going to have that under control. What are you stealing? Go ahead and steal it. We've got Lady Portia in here for you, Scrappy Doo. Divine order. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. We've got action 3. Grab a notebook to write one gratitude each day. Today I am grateful for, boom. Or just write one word, poof. Now you're journaling. Yay, this is a good thing. This is about actually going through it. Like, in the nice book. Chaotic, poetic, frantic, romantic. In the nice book. Start journaling. Get your journal going. All right, divine order. Keeping track of it as well. But you're good enough. Don't ever question that. You just have to do it now. You just have to do it. You just have to do it. I wonder if I've worn out this webcam already. I don't want to wear out the batteries. Thank you for the unicorn, Scrappy-Doo. Thank you. Oh, shit. We're going to insert an ad right now. I'm inserting an ad. I forgot to do that. Let me know if you get one. Okay, good. You know what I do too? Like days that I don't want to journal. You'll see me put my daily gratitude like on Twitter or on TikTok or here in our cards. It's so busted. But yeah, you know, like I do practice gratitude every single day. Not so much just in a book though. I will like I'll definitely do a Twitter post or like a TikTok. Yeah. Guilty. I'm so guilty of that. But honestly, I have 2020, 2021, 22, and 23 worth of gratitudes in one book there right now, and it's just ongoing. And I mean, there's gaps in between. There's times where I just didn't do it. Oh no, Lightworker, you're number 8. Up next, I've got Jeremy right now, number 7. Sorry, we're doing like some pretty big readings today. I love it. Jeremy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You guys, I don't normally remember readings, but when there are certain ones that keep coming along with the same cards over the same week, I'm like, oh my goodness. All right, so here is just a big kerfuffle. We've got, I don't know why I use the word kerfuffle. All right, Jeremy, so I've got the 9 of Swords. I have the Queen of Cups reversed. I have the 3 of Swords upright. 7 of Swords on the bottom of deck and the 5 of Cups here as well. But the 6 of Wands following that. So it is working. I know, I'm sorry. Like, I could just rip it up and throw it out of the deck if you want. Right? It's like with Kat's reading, right? Like, so really, 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 really right now, just anything that is in your brain, write it out on a piece of paper. This is what's required. Anytime the 9 of Swords comes in, like it's not something we can think about and get out of our brain. It's something that actually needs to be pen to paper. So that, well, it's in the process, right? And it's been a short week, really. But putting that pen to paper and just getting everything, brain dumping it out, brain vomit, everything onto paper. That way, once you do that, the reason I say that when we get that 9 of Swords is because when we get the stupid, petty little things out of our brain, the things that keep milling over, any statement that comes into our heads that is like on repeat for days on end, right? Those are the things that you need to write down. And once you do that, you can have a look at what's on that paper and be like, wow, I feel a little foolish for being angry that we have no jam, you know, and easy solutions. What can I find easy solutions? I can go to the store and get more jam. But it doesn't matter how petty it is or how insensitive it may feel at the time. And don't feel bad for writing that stuff down, because how you truly feel is going to be on that paper. And it's not for anybody else. Like, rip it up, burn it, drown it in water, bury it in dirt, put an elemental there to release it at the end. But once you get everything out on that piece of paper, and especially especially with how you feel about different situations. Things that you wouldn't say to anybody because you don't want them to think that you are mean or a bad person, or you don't want them to feel bad for the way you're feeling. Because I know, y'all, this is the way we think. This is how we do this because we're too busy being worried about what somebody else is going to think about our feelings that we just don't share them. All right, so get it out. I love the owl that's in the window here. The wisdom is coming, right? The wisdom is coming. Ego is playing in right now. So that ego, I think, is what is coming out in this Nine of Swords. You know, kick them out for a little while. Queen of Cups in the reverse position, looking at this Nine of Swords. Once this Nine of Swords is discovered, then that emotional flow can be released, right? So while we're in a Nine of Swords moment, we are going to be holding the emotional values that go along with those thoughts. Thoughts and emotional values that are connected, especially through the healing process, like being in the thick of it. Three of Swords, we obviously know what's going on here, but with this coming in, we've got Nine of Swords, Seven of Swords reversed as well. But with this coming in, yeah, it's that release, and sometimes in the release where we feel that hurt as well. Because we are accepting ourselves, we are accepting situations, we are accepting how other people are or are acting. And that is just how it is for them right now. Right? Seven of Swords is like, I'm taking my shit and I'm going home. And having this in the reverse position, it's a clarity thing for me in the bottom of the deck, especially having the Nine of Swords right there. You know, like there's a self-surrender of the Five of Cups that's coming in, and it's like, it's not even a retreat, but it's like a surrendering. I'm not taking this all on myself, and now I feel better. And I really feel like the Seven of Swords and this Five of Cups coming in on that Nine of Swords moment is real. That Nine of Swords will really, really, I don't think so, because I think you're going to put an end to it. I think with this Nine of Swords, it's like getting out those feelings of how it made you feel. And I'm not saying rationalizing or finding excuses for it, but being in the empathetic position of why it happened. Removing the ego, like just looking at it from an outsider perspective, right? Is going to have that opportunity to be like, I'm not putting up with you talking to me like this. I am not putting up with you treating me like this. All right. And when you are ready, you can come and see me. And I think that's kind of what's going on right now. The Victory card coming in here, though. So it's going to be about not sitting there being the punching bag, but being, look, this is the job I have to do. Doing it. And it's I don't mean to be giving anybody the finger. However, it's like in this moment where things need to be done, it's a hard job, but having those boundaries there are going to give you that sense of personal, that's it, you're not penetrating this space because I've created this space of healing for me. So even if they do want to be snotty or attacking, having that boundary in place, that's where this Nine of Swords is so important. Where it's so important, right? And like being in this position is not the best position to be in, especially, you know, having to take it all on for yourself. So discovering boundaries and being able to verbalize them are going to give you that freedom in this space where they may come off and be like, oh, I can't believe you, blah, blah, blah. But you've been doing it to me this whole time. So why is that okay? You know what I mean? Like, so it's that confidence as well, and that emotional, we've got loyalty of the dogs coming in. We've got the reflection on the Queen of Cups as well, which is really interesting. Reflecting in those pools of water, reflecting in those emotional pools. And it's just having that confidence to look at the Nine of Swords moment in an honest way. Right? And it's like once that has been done, the shield's not going to be penetrated. And quite often, you know, like the Three of Swords is imagery. The imagery is, there's often a shield there as part of the healing. But really, you know, like we even have a fox in the 7, right? So that's not how it is, right? It's just not the slyness or the accusations. That's just not how it is. So, and they're both, every time I put them down, they're coming onto the 9 of Swords. And all I can see in the swords right now are eyes. Like, my friend just gave me a hanging decoration of the Turkish eye, the evil eye, warding off the evil eye. And all I can see in these swords are these eyes, right? So maybe where you feel like you're being watched or picked at is where also this conversation needs to be had in that 6. We have grateful, E1, easy messages, full of greatness. Now, I've always spelled grateful like that, GREATFULL, always, because you're full of greatness. Gratitude, the greatness within me and the greatness around me, right? So again, with that shield of healing, it's allowing that greatness within you and that greatness around you. Oh, how powerful! How freaking powerful! All right, Joan of Arc, voice of truth, as she stands there in her armor with her sword. With her sword. Stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution, and speak your truth. I have the tingles. I have the tingles. Right? So she's standing there with the voice of truth and that sword that cuts through. Right? And here we are with that 7 cutting through again. The truth shall be revealed. Right? The truth is going to come out. And with our boundaries, being grateful that you have boundaries, being grateful that you are aware of who your guides are, or like even if you don't like can name them, you know they're there. You know that you have a counsel. You are being encouraged to stand strong. You may feel unrecognized and misunderstood, but that doesn't mean you have to give up on the mission you feel called to fulfill or are required to fulfill. You must follow the will of your soul and exercise your leadership spirit by speaking your truth. And that's also that 7 of Swords reversed. You may feel as if you are on a battlefield, but this conflict will come to an end as soon as you stop defending yourself. Oh, you're not here to prove yourself to others. Instead, approve of yourself. And that's also with that 9 coming in, that 5 of Swords, surrendering to self, approve of yourself. Okay. Instead, approve of yourself. Know that your angels are on your side and that heaven is thanking you for being the honest soul that you are. Hey, Starla. All right. So yeah, pretty deep, intense readings today. However, I think you know where to go with this one. Just sit in meditation, speaking in your truth, being full of greatness, grateful. Damn. But really put pen and paper to that 9 of Swords. You know, and having this heads up, you're not going to be sideswiped. Right? Wow. My pleasure. Yes, she is amazing. And it's just that she's standing there in her truth with her sword. Oh, I got the goosebumps again every time I say it. So I don't know if that is somebody you know a lot about, or maybe somebody you should have a little look into. I feel a very big sense of calming and relief coming now, so I hope that gave you some calming and relief as well. La, 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 la. Thank you. All right, here we are. Lightworker, Adventures of Sad Sack, Lady Young Showgirl, and Starla. It's amazing because these cards are shuffled, and that is that for them. Like, they're coming out in order that they're meant to be. Amber A, hello. You're number 12. All right, Lightworker, you are up next. I'm going to 109. Yeah. We're going to run an ad. I'm going to have a drink of tea. I'm just going to refresh this whole area. I love the selenite wand. Oh my gosh. There's a little shop up by the lake, and it has the coolest things. And I made fun of it. I'm like, it has overpriced incense. I came out with a bag of well-priced incense. It's also where I picked this up. I think it was awesome. Selenite is used to help enhance psychic awareness too. All right, Lightworker, single card. Here we go. Here we go. Members are getting 3 cards because that's just the way it's working right now. Lightworker, here we are. Here we are. Oh, 2 came out. That's why. All right, Lightworker, you've got some great things ahead of you, but you just have to, like, cut out the distractions. All right, we've got the Hermit card here that's looking towards the past and shedding some light on the future situation. I've got, like, a weeping eye going on right now. What are you not seeing clearly? So once you cut out the distractions, Lightworker, we do have the Ace of Cups here for you. So a lot of new things, a lot of things are going to start flowing, you know, like maybe where it felt a little stuck previously. We're coming into a full cycle, a fullness of the cycle as well. I actually really love, it was the eye that caught me last time, but this time it's the moons. Yeah, so right now in this cycle, between the new moon and new moon, I don't know why new moon is coming in, up until this next full moon also, cut out the distractions, Lightworker. Like if you're trying to do something, carve out the time and schedule it and get it done. But don't allow room for the distractions. You can go and have fun and do whatever. Just make sure there's scheduled time for it. Right? So if you're supposed to be sitting down to do whatever project you're working on from 1 to 3, do that project and work on it. And then do the other stuff that's distracting. Ah, you have toddler chaos. Toddler chaos. Yeah. So even with that, toddlers can bring a lot of distractions. But they can also bring a lot of light, fun, lighthearted joy to the situation to remind you to have fun, right? Right? So just cutting out your personal distractions. Like, oh man, it's going to sound harsh. I'm sorry. Go play with the toddler, and then instead of stepping outside for 5 minutes, whatever, just get back to the job at hand for that time frame, right? And it will help work into a routine where you're cutting out the distractions. You know, so like say I got to play with the toddler for a little bit, and then you're coming back to do something. You'd be like, okay, I need to do this, 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 and this, even if it's writing out a list to make sure that each step gets done and not forgotten. It's just like a 4 or 5 step list. That way you can come back to it. You know what's next. You're not wasting any time procrastinating or wondering what needs to be done also. Do you know what I'm saying? We have Lady Venus coming in. Downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. So also if you're seeing signs from the universe and you're like, I know, that's why I said it's going to sound a little harsh. I get it. Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry. All right. So if signs are coming to you from the universe, right? If you're having that inspiration, another good reason to have pen and paper around is to be able to write them down. So yeah, no, those signs are for you. There's Canadian. Yeah, no, yeah. Those signs are for you. So if you're also seeing more signs from the universe, yeah, it's for you. Quit making excuses for why it's not. Ms. Era, hello. Yeah, light worker, right? So I get what it's like. I understand. I really, really do. But when you want to get something done, you have to make that decision to be King of Swords and just be like, okay, you know what? I'll take my 5 minutes after my 2-hour time slot is done. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, like, so do that and then get back to it. Do that and then get back to it. Do that and multitask. We have our spirit guides. Oh, easy messages. 3. Our spirit guides send us messages, numbers, feathers, and so do our past loved ones through songs, scents, and memories. Oh, Jen, it's funny you say that because I'm like, you get 5 minutes when you pee. I don't mean to sound so harsh. I'm sorry. All right, Jen, have fun in your amazing unicornness. Oh, look at that. Even heart went up there. And if you see a unicorn in any of those interviews, you have to let me know. Yeah. So, yeah, being able to multitask, but also literally having that list, you know. Having that list is going to help keep on task. Just try it. Try it and see if it makes you feel more organized and feel more accomplished in the day. Oh, big love for you. A big love for your brother. Yeah, hey, babe. And you got spirit guides about messages today? Oh, got the goosebumps. You guys are keeping me tingling today. That's why my eyes weepy with you as well. Oh my gosh. Okay. You guys are amazing. You are amazing. Extra love for you. Oh my gosh. And I love that you can recognize that as well. Okay. Adventures of Sad Sack. And then Lady Young Shergrow, Starla, and Amber A. That's so special. Thank you for sharing that. All right, Adventures of Sad Sack, Are We Here? And then Lady Young Shergrow, Starla, and Amber. And I have the hiccups, hickety hiccups. All right, Adventures of Sad Sack. We've got the Page of Pentacles coming in here and the Fool. All right, my friends, so if you're off to discover new things, if you've got these great ideas, new things are right around the corner for you. See what you can do to explore them and make them happen. I love the Fool card here. We've got all the zodiac signs as well, balancing in the reins. Melchizedek comes in for you about higher learning. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. Listen to the messages that are coming from the universe, because more inner study is going to open up more worldly events for you. So we've got the elements today in our H6 H's how-to gratitude prompts. Today I am grateful for 1, earth. We grow, plant, dirt, and grass. Grateful for air, wind, breath, breeze, and voice. Grateful for water, cleanse, grow, nourish, and flow. And grateful for fire, cleanse, cook, warmth, renew, destruction, and creation. All right, so forever worried about or not sure what to do for a gratitude prompt, nature is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful way to just find a really easy gratitude prompt for the moment. All right, Satsak, that was yours. Lady Young Shergrow, you are next. So nice to have you. Jen, I love how you're just motivated and getting her done. It's amazing what can happen in a couple of weeks, hey? Lovely, lovely. Here we go. Lovely, lovely. All right. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. So, Lady Young Shergrow, are you going through motions that are just feeling really mundane right now? Boring. I've done this 100 times. I know what I'm doing. In those times of repetitive action, I'm seeing repetitive action, so I don't know if it's something you do for work or if you like ride a bike every day. I'm getting a repetitive action coming in. So we have the 8 of Pentacles in the upright position, the Star and Temperance in reversed. It feels really, really much. It very much feels like the things that you're doing, is there passion, is there emotion involved in this habitual thing that you're doing? Is it working towards your dreams, or is it working towards dreams that are goals that have already been established? With the Star and Temperance coming in, I feel like it's sort of, we're riding on a stationary bike wanting to go down the block. And so in order to get down the block, you have to take the bike off at stationary and ride it. And that is a really bad analogy, but that's what's coming in right now. We even have like the 6 of Wands here on the bottom of the deck. But it's about like aiming high and allowing more to come in, like whether it be more intuition, waves. I'm feeling waves of healing, waves of intuition, waves of knowledge, waves of standing there waving. But bringing that balance back, like temperance, it's stepping up into this new level of balance, of enlightenment, of endowment that's coming. But bringing passion into the everyday thing that you're doing is most definitely required for this next stage coming in. Ooh. We have Isis, magic manifesting here for you. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. So with the dream, with the Star card and Temperance coming in, stay focused on it. Stay focused on it and really add that passion to it, right? Because what it is that I love how these cards too, like look at that. The mind is taking it up. And we're coming into the planet that's coming into the growth, right? So here we are. We've got O for ownership for change. Don't like it, then change it. What is the next step? I don't want to feel this way anymore, so I'm going to honor the feeling, ask why it is there, and then make the little changes necessary. So again, that's am I bored with what I'm doing? Have I lost interest, or do I need to level up and rekindle that passion? Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. New things are going to come to with that rekindling of passion. Well, thank you for letting me read for you. Is it making some sense for you? Perfect. Perfect. Starla and then Amber A. Starla. All right, I'm just going to click the add button. I'm going to have some tea. It's Starla's turn. Just clinked my glass. Clink. Cheers. Here's to you. Well, too much tea I drank. I'm going to have to go pee. All right, Starla, here we are. This is for you. What's our view here? Queen of Swords coming in, girl. What's your card? Yeah, that last reading was yours. Now I'm on to Starla. Nice. You take what's for you. Nice. All right, Starla, Queen of Swords coming up as our... Oh, girly, girly, girl. Girl. Where are you, Starla? Okay. So we have the Queen of Swords here that popped out. We say hello to Penny and to Darla and Adam and Scott. Yeah. I do. I forgot the name of it though. That's awesome. All right, Starla, I've got the Queen of Swords that have come in for you here as an overview, and she is not taking any crap. She's giving the look of, look, you know what needs to be done. We're cutting out things that are no longer serving your highest good. Now, listen up, meow. We have the Tower reversed, Page of Wands reversed, Page of Cups reversed. Oh, don't be sorry, Starla. Always make time for your mom. Oh, honey, I'm seeing this. I'm seeing this. You're being tested by the universe and everything in it right now. You're being pulled in a million different directions, and you're being forced to choose the important things. This is. You always come in at the right time. All right, so we have the Queen of Swords that have jumped out right here. She's a no BS. We're cutting out things that are no longer serving your highest good. Trains of thought, excessiveness that are unnecessary. Her little light is shining. All right, and she is looking towards the past here. She actually jumped out during the shuffling. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Cups in the reverse position. So it may be a time of like individual loneliness right now, but it's only because of the evolution that's going on, and finding like-minded people to share that with may not be the easiest at this time. However, However, the universe is going to be your best friend. You just have to quit arguing with it. Why did I say that like that? We have the Tower card in the reverse position. So a bunch of stuff has come in, and the Queen of Swords is like, yeah, 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 yeah. She's chopping it all away. Like the deflective mode right now, reflective, chopping it, cutting things that aren't serving your highest good. With the two pages coming in here, Page of Wands, Page of Cups, we're seeing signs come to you from the universe about feelings, about actions, about creativity, about diving in with no holds barred, about being that bit vulnerable, and it's cool. But you got to welcoming in the messages from the universe. These pages are the messengers, and if they're busy arguing with one another because you're ignoring them, you're just gonna, I'm seeing the whirlpool of the bottom of a sink coming in, like whirlpooling it all down. I've got the Page of Wands looking at the Page of Cups, and they're like, creativity, feelings, just cut it out and get her done. So maybe it's that inner ego and id, the balancing. Like I'm seeing little cronks here, angel and devil cronk on my shoulders. These pages, though, they're screaming at you. So if it's been like blatantly obvious, like stupid obvious things, yeah, those are messages for you. Creative ideas from the past, merging with emotionals that are creating a wholeness of something. Our grief to gratitude card today is tender moments. You have your answers within you. Trust the process. It's these little pages that are coming up with this grief card too. You have the answers within you. Trust the process. Yeah. Who wrote these cards? The Shekinah, sacred self. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts, and dance to the sacred rhythm of life. And I think that's really where these pages are coming in as well, is like, so honoring your sacred self, what's in your highest good. Yeah, so that would be definitely why those two little pages are arguing with themselves and amongst themselves, and the Queen of Swords is like, that's enough. Yeah. Yeah, so it's about the sacred self, dance with the sacred rhythm of life. But you know what? Like, maybe not put so much weight onto that job fair, right? So are you going out looking for work, or are you presenting something? Cool. Is that anything you can do online as a private thing while you do your creative outlets? Or is there other reasons behind it as well? I know there's always other reasons behind things. So perhaps going to this job fair is the opportunity for you to connect with others, because the connection, there's not that connection there. So it could be that experience that leads to that next thing. So even though everything kind of went boom in that preparation, whether it be like the resume's lost, you can't get your references, whatever, still going there and showing up as your authentic self is going to connect with the authenticity that's there. So you're going to have confirmation that yes, no, this is or isn't for you. You're going to have an opportunity to meet other like-minded people. We have the Three of Cups here. So there's new social circle coming into play. And then also you have the opportunity to really have that conversation with the universe and discover what it is you're meant to be doing. I've recently had the same epiphany, like, if it's not working in direct to my goals, I have to say no to it. Don't feel the need to hold back or dampen your spirit. This is a time to celebrate. There's a feeling of dance and joy around you at this time as you fully recognize your splendor. You are a sacred being who defies gravity each day just by being alive and brings a sense of balance and equality to the world. All right. You have your answers within you. Trust the process. And you know what? I'm glad I get to say this. Look at how these colors are lining up too, right? Like the gentle, the beautiful, gentle pastels. It just feels gentle, right? So listening to these pages, what they are saying to you, the Tower moment is coming to a conclusion. We're working on the 3 R's: rebuild, reuse, recycle. Please let me know how it goes for you. Please listen to your signs from the universe. Thank you. That's cool. Are you applying for both public and private school? Amber A, you are up next. That's sweet. That's a really awesome option. Nice. I wish you the best. I'm excited to hear what happens. Eight of Swords reverse popped out, by the way, so just getting out of your own way. All right, Amber A, you are up next. And then I think that's it for our day, unless anybody else comes in. You guys want to hear something? I see tarot readers around, and they're like, beat on their decks to tap it. Yeah, it told me to mention it. That's sweet. Getting out of your own way. So yeah, I see these tarot readers, and they're like beating on their decks, and every time I see them bash their deck so hard, I'm like, oh, your poor guide, you're just giving them a black eye. So when you see me, I'm just doing these little like taps, or I'm like tapping on the table. I'm refreshing my deck, really. I just, and I don't know why it came to me. Is this because the spirit guide is coming out like, don't hit me. How silly. But yeah, when you see me tapping, or I'm tapping, or I'm putting it on the table, that's me cleansing the deck. But yeah, you do not necessarily have to like reef on your deck to cleanse them out. Okay, Amber, I don't even know why I had to say that out loud. I don't know why I had to say that out loud. That's funny. That's funny. All right, Amber, here we are. This is for you. Let's give it a go. All right, so the Queen of Cups again has come out. We are... Okay, am I the only one that feels... I'm glad I'm not the only one that feels that. Like, do you see that online where tarot readers like bashing their decks, slamming them on the table, hitting them with things, and I'm like, oh, You obviously haven't met the spirit guide for your deck. All right, Amber, here we are. Like, girly, 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 girl. You are enough. The universe is supporting you. You are beautiful. You are smart. You are strong. You are worthy. I have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse position here for you, Amber. And this is just a little bit of hesitance. Like, if you're not quite feeling like you're bringing yourself, you're bringing it to the table for yourself. If you're feeling a little caged, like a caged bird, like you just want to explode because you're not living your authentic life, this is your sign. This is the universe saying, like, you have a lot to discover and a lot to share. So do not be afraid of who you are. Have that confidence to welcome your being. Each of us in our human form is our own unique being. You know, I even saw a program where twins, their DNA changes over time because of their experiences and their circumstances, right? So even if they're born identical twins, their DNA changes over time as they grow apart or if they've lived apart, right? So each of us have our own unique being, our own unique stamp in the universe, and it's really questioning you to and encouraging you to step into your power, to step into that confidence, to step into this space that is you. Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles here for you as well. I love the peacock, but she's got this sort of knowing. She has the advantage of knowing, and that fuels her confidence. Because even if she doesn't have the answer, she knows. It's a beautiful place to be. I don't have all the answers, but I know. What do you know? I know. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups coming in here in the reverse position. All right, so the Queen of Cups is looking to the past and looking to the past, and it's releasing that emotional doubt. You know, and I feel like maybe if you're going through almost like, if I want to say that you're going into like your mid to late 20s, maybe, but it feels like a time passage, like an age passage, like a time in your life where you're feeling that evolution, where you're going from being this person into being like your own person here. So the queens are just coming in and totally calling on you to take that confidence, to take that ambition, to take that wholeness and just like step into your whole space. What was that? I just had a blip. And step into your whole space. Oh, our grief to gratitude card here is grief guts. All right. Like sometimes we can't explain it. Have the cry, have the moment, and allow it to move along. That's exactly what I was just talking about, but the opposite. You know, the opposite of that is just knowing. I can't explain it. I can't put my finger on it, but I just know. And I'm going to allow it to happen too. I'm going to allow it to happen too. We've got Mercury, open communication. Get a weight off your chest, speak up with love, and be heard, especially to yourself, right? The Queen of Pentacles is looking forward here. So when we're speaking up in love and being heard, we're using our whole space. Our voice is taking up our space. This is who I am. These are my boundaries. And I can do stuff. All right, Amber, so taking that confidence of the queens coming in. Knight of Pentacles going forward, but it's going to be slow and steady. Okay, you're going to have this wonderful revelation come in. Getting that shadows of doubt and hesitation off your chest. Having that strength. Is that making some sense for you, lovely? I think you might know what I'm talking about. Okay, so yes, yes, and yes. Absolutely, absolutely. So it's confirmation from the universe, like absolutely stepping into that power. Yay, I'm glad it so resonates. It's just universe saying yes, 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 yes. So I'm going to finish up today. I'm going to send out some Reiki love if you guys would like a little extra love and confidence. I'm not taking anything away today. I'm just adding. I'm just filling in the cracks with beautiful golden love and light. If you would like some of this, thank you. You need to type yes in there because there has to be an energetic agreement. And I can fill your cracks with love and light. So if you want your cracks filled with love and light, type yes in the comments. All right, you guys, from my heart to yours, so much love and light, filling in the cracks, illuminating some darkness, allowing it to flow, enhancing our love ties in the universe. It is beautiful universal energy. As we connect to our Akashic halls, and we know the doors that are ours. Oh, my friends. Oh, thank you very much. Okay, so that brings a conclusion to our reading today. I love it, love it, love it. Finish off with a little bit of sound cleansing. Woo! Oh, getting it in there, getting it in there. Love it, love it, love it. All right, my friends, thank you for being here this wonderful Thursday. What a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful reading session this has been. It's nice that I'm able to do cards for you guys. As I'm like handing out cards. Love, 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 love for everyone. I love you guys very much, and I honor you, and I appreciate you, and I love holding space here for all of us. You are amazing, and I thank you for holding this space for everyone that needs it as well. You are powerful beings, and it's such an honor to see your growth and be a part of it. So thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you for helping me grow and blossom as well, you guys. It's teamwork making the dream work. It's dream work making the team work. All right, friends, I hope your weekend is freaking amazing. I love you all so much, and I will see you again soon. Bye. Happy Thursday.